Alright, so here is our circuit. We have our 9-volt battery and the current. I've got a little bit of excess wire going on here, but we go through this switch, and then that switch connects to this light, which is wired in series with this light, and then now once we go over here, we're connected in parallel, or what is connected in parallel is this light and this 1 farad capacitor. Then we join back up and connect back to our battery. So let's watch and see what happens whenever I flip the switch with my circuit here. So I'm going to go ahead, hit record, and then flip the switch. And if you look, the light bulb gradually got brighter. And here's where it started with its potential. If this thing will ever, there it is. Okay, so I started with no potential in my battery, or excuse me, in this light bulb here. And then it gradually increased in potential because this capacitor gradually increased in charge. So let's look at the current path here. I flow through the light over here, and then I have these two things connected in parallel. Initially, the capacitor was uncharged, which basically means it was just a wire. So the current had a choice of going through the light bulb or going through the capacitor. Since over here this path was basically a wire, it had no resistance, which means the current completely bypassed this light and went over here, which is why we started with no voltage. Then as the capacitor gradually built up charge, my light bulb got brighter and brighter because as it built up charge, it also built up potential. Since these two things are in parallel, if this built up potential, this also built up potential. Now, let's watch what happens to the potential of the bulb whenever I close the switch. So, note the shape of the graph, and now I'm going to close the switch. So I'm going to go ahead and hit record one more time, discard, and now I close the switch. My light bulb is getting dimmer and dimmer and dimmer and dimmer. And its voltage is getting closer and closer to 0. So right up here at the top, that is 0. And so I had a constant voltage, and then right there at that time, I flip the switch, causing my voltage to gradually go to 0. If I start recording again, my voltage is now right at 0, which means my capacitor has completely discharged itself. So let's watch this again one more time, but action cam here. Let's look at it with the lights off. So here we go. Gotta find my switch really fast. Okay, here we go. Go ahead and hit record again. There's my red bulb, gradually getting brighter and brighter and brighter. And its potential is slowly increasing. Lovely. Now let's watch it whenever I close the switch. So go ahead, let me hit record again and close the switch, and it immediately starts going down and down and down and down, way down, until it is no more. And my voltage has pretty much hit 0 up here at the top.